My gosh, we're back!
In the end zone of moving belts and proceed through the middle of town.
Good morning everyone and welcome to Universal Studios.
जी जनाब, आज हम आपको दिखाने जा रहे हैं हॉलीवुड का मशहूर ज़माना यूनिवर्सल स्टूडियो। जी हाँ, वही यूनिवर्सल स्टूडियो जहाँ पे हॉलीवुड की मशहूर ज़माना सुपर हिट मूवीज़ बनी हैं और बन रही हैं, जैसा कि जुरासिक पार्क, बैक टू द फ्यूचर, दी ममी, दी लैंड बिफोर टाइम जैसी मशहूर ज़माना मूवीज़ इसी स्टूडियो में बनी है। तो आए आपको दिखाते हैं वन डे विजिट टू दिस ब्यूटीफुल यूनिवर्सल स्टूडियो।
It's also awesome for the environment.
As my friend Al Roker just said, yes, we are going to be taking our tour today. As you see it here, hi, my name is Patrick. I'm going to be your guide today as we once again lift the veil of secrecy on some of Hollywood's hottest filming locations. Now, there are a few things I need to go over before we take off here. First, watch arms, legs, and elbows, such as Jaws, E.T., the Back to the Future series, and of course, the Jurassic Park series. We are the biggest, the busiest, the most famous, the most active, and the oldest film and television studio in the world. More productions have been done down here in our lot than anywhere else on the planet. We've been making up the facilitating projects here for over 107 years. It was on March 15, 1950 that our founder, up on your screen, stages a total on the entire lot, filming most of the interiors, the insides of places. But we can't fake the outside inside of it because we control the lights, the sound, even the weather in these magical places. If you want to know what they look like, they're extremely exciting. They look, if you take a look to your left, like that. Those big brown buildings. Metropolis is my co-host. That's where he tapes the Tonight Show. Let's check back in with him. What's going on, Jimmy?
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood.
This first intersection over on your right-hand side, that street all the way to the end there, that is the street where the DeLorean reached 88 miles an hour to take a young Marty McFly from 1955 back to 1985. In the film Back to the Future, because that was Courthouse Square, you know it as Hill Valley from Back to the Future. This next intersection you're going to see, it goes towards Brownstone. Lost in New York, that was the outside of Kevin McAllister's aunt and uncle's place in the film. Two completely different places in New York. For Bruce Almighty, Buffalo, New York. For Long Island. Home to the legendary eighth wonder in the world, King Kong. Here's Sir Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to get the original. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old. I like films that take you away from real life. Kong does that. You're on board the ship, you get sent into a lost island, you're around monsters and creatures from prehistoric times.
Yeah, taking a lot of pictures.
Folks, please remain in your seats. Hang on to your belongings. Turn the flashes off on your cameras. Though, the ones from Back to the Future here, fan favorites, young and old alike. No Flintstone mobiles, yes. No power there, not foot power, not battery, not gas. They were on a pulley system. But those frames were made right here in the lot. We got one of the 17.5 Ford Anglias from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. You heard me correctly, 17.5. Because they used multiple vehicles of the same vehicle for different purposes during filming. And then our Jurassic Park series, the gyrosphere from Jurassic World. Who here in the front car can tell me what's missing from that gyrosphere that was part of the original film? The big glass bubble? Remember that? Right. Well, guess what? There was no glass bubble. It didn't exist. They superimposed it. Post-production. So in Jurassic Park film, over on the left-hand side, you're going to see the camo-painted mobile lab from the Hall of Jurassic Park. Now take a close look at it, because it's not a real vehicle. It's made almost entirely of plywood. The sides are wood, the bars on the windows are wood, the frames around it are wood. The lighter and easy to dead. But the T-Rex is not going to cough up. It also gives you some scratch all of you in this film. You think that's bad? When you see my big picture. shooting in the air as it falls to earth, the brakes are naturally look like rain. Now we'll pump out the water a little heavier so when the drops break apart, they're a little bigger. And inside, but like real weather, we're just going to do it once because it's uncontrollable, unlike ours, which Steve is going to demonstrate. Turning the water out, you can remember what happened the last time. What about it, Steve? Steve? We're sitting on the blitzing. Hey, Steve. Folks, that is our flash flood simulation. I'm sure you're all kind of thinking the same thing. Lady Gaga, when she filmed the Judas video, she filmed it right on out there, Old Mexico, in that flood. She's one of the toughest ladies in the business, one of the toughest people in the business. And speaking of tough, take a look over here. Left-hand side, we're passing the area over. Go to 6 points. The Old West. These are some of the oldest sets in our mountains. Side of film era. Some of Hollywood's most famous cowboys imposing on down these streets. Kirk Douglas, Clint Eastwood, Gary himself, John Wayne, and Jimmy Stewart. However, many of you may recognize these sets from a much more recent film, a little film called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, directed by Quentin Tarantino. Our tour is approximately at the halfway mark. The OGs, the original ghouls, Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, the Mummy, etc., and all of them filmed in the area we're headed next, the area known as Little Europe. These are some of the oldest sets in our back lot, so they're getting back inside the film era, but you're going to notice the one really scary thing out of we do when we film our monster movies, because the last major production of filming in Little Europe was the good place, because Little Europe was the place. Short straw. See, without our Universal Monsters, the studio doesn't survive. We don't take this story today, but it also introduced the world to the genre of film known as horror. This is the birthplace of the modern horror film. We're the ones that introduced horror into the mainstream. So without our Universal Monsters, there would be no Michael Myers, no Freddy Krueger, no Chucky, no Pinhead, no Leatherface, etc. Without the way paid by our Universal Monsters, all filmed right there in Little Europe. Stages have walls that are 4 times the thickness of the walls in your home, and they're 98% soundproof. And we are only limited by our imagination of what we can build inside of these. And as you can see as we come in, they have clearly built a subway station in San Francisco. How do we know that's what it is? The set dressings alone tell you the entire story. You can see the tracks. You can see the map, the subway map on the walls. How do we know it's San Francisco? Once again, look at the signs on the wall. One of them says, "Welcome to San Francisco." Okay, folks, this is California. second-story window, keeping an eye on her baby boy, who's standing out on the front. But as we manage to avert one disaster, we find ourselves rolling into another. The airplane crash site from War of the Worlds, directed by Steven Spielberg. The most frequently asked question about this particular set is that an actual 747? The answer is yes. It's a decommissioned 747 that was acquired on an airplane graveyard in the Mojave Desert for the morbid price of $16,000. However, shipping and handling to get it here was $200,000. We had to bring it here in 4 separate pieces.
Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing It took the crew 3 months to build this set. It took them 3 days to film the scene for it to spend an entire 3 minutes. We are approximately 10 minutes from the end from this new sci-fi thriller film, which stars James Corden, Kiki Palmer, and Stephen Yeun. Welcome to Jupiter's Plane. We'll tell you more about the sets here in this
movie magic only a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible mission and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Plane. Nostalgic, small-time, Southern California amusement park owned by the former child star Ricky Hughes. Over there, look into the Wicked Web. Have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new store last week's appearance. Here's a showcase of an unbelievable platform. It is smack dab in the center.
NBC Universal streaming service. The sets here open for the studio tour the exact same day for the film. It's the first time it's ever happened the studio tour open. Again, we didn't want to give anything away. I'm sorry, what? Folks, apparently our driver's got a call from an engine.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Okay. Slightly. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Never mind, a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this now, Miss Allen.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
After them!
been filming is the Kelly Clarkson.
Welcome to Cloud 9.
Creatures from prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to
sit down and talk about the movie. Have fun with it. So,